Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So today we're going to be going over Bollinger Bands. It's a very simple indicator that many people overcomplicate, and it can be great for figuring out trends and entry points for your trades, that sort of thing. So first we're going to go over some theory about the bands, and then we'll head over to the graphs to see how it works. So Bollinger Bands were developed by a guy called John Bollinger, which is where the name comes from. They are made up from 3 lines. Now, the middle line is a moving average, which is usually based on a 20-day period. Straddling that line, either side, are the Bollinger Bands. Now, there's 2 of these, and they're usually placed 2 standard deviations away from the moving average line. So we'll go here, like so, and then here. So Bollinger Bands, there. Now, being 2 standard deviations away from the moving average line means that 95% of trading data will fall between these 2 bands. So the price moves in between these lines. If the price was to reach the upper band, then we could say that it may be overbought and there could be a possibility of a sell. And vice versa, if the price reached the lower bands, we could say it's oversold and there could be an opportunity for a buy position. This means that you could also set take profits and stop losses at either end of the bands. So if you opened a sell here, you could put your stop loss, maybe whatever the price is here, and then you'll take profit probably around here. So the bands also move closer or further away from the moving average line, depending on the market movement. So if the market isn't really moving much in either direction, then the bands will sit tighter to the moving average line. And it may look something like this. And that's your MA line there. Okay. If the market is looking quite volatile and making lots of large movements, then the bands will expand away from the MA line. So it may look something like this. You know? Now, some traders will say if the bands are sitting tight to the MA for a while, then an explosive move may be coming. So you could see a breakout here or here, upwards or downwards. Also, if the bands are extremely far apart, then the volatility may be coming to an end. So now you have an idea of how the Bollinger Bands work. Let's take a look in the real-time graph. Okay guys, so for an example, we're going to look on GBP JPY. So what we're going to do is throw in the Bollinger Bands. So if we click on the F here, and then we go to our main chart, and there they are, the Bollinger Bands right there. So as you can see here, you've got the number 20 with the period, so that'll be the moving average period, 20 days. You have the deviation, which is the standard deviation of 2 that I was talking about. And you can also change things like the colours and that sort of thing. Mine's set to white as it goes nicely against my black background that I've got. So we'll throw that in right now. We'll just click done there. And there they are. There's the Bollinger Bands right there. So if we take a deeper look and we zoom in, and we're on the 15-minute chart now. Zoom in here. We can see that the price is actually staying above. Recently, the price has stayed above the moving average line, and every time it's touched on the upper Bollinger Band, it's deflected it. It's used it as a bit of a resistance quite well actually. So if we go further back, we can see here where it's gone quite thin. The market's moved sideways, so there wasn't much action going on at all, and then suddenly there was a breakout downwards. And there you can see the Bollinger Bands opening up, and the price gets more volatile as we go along there. So here we can also see how you could trade with the Bollinger Bands. back here we have an even wider spread where obviously went quite volatile, as you can see. So the market rose. Let me just draw on this here in a white pen, or we'll go for blue so it doesn't interfere with our Bollinger Bands. There we go. So here you can see that the market broke out upwards from the sideways trend that it was in, and then it stayed within the lines of the Bollinger Bands, and then the price dropped all the way back down and used the Bollinger Bands at the bottom as a kind of support before going back to the moving average line there. So you can see how you could buy and sell at these points where it just touches on and uses the bands as resistance. So there we go, guys. That's the video on how to use Bollinger Bands. I really hope the video helped, and it would really help me out if you could like and subscribe to the channel, and then you'll get an update when my next video is released. If you could leave a comment down below and let me know what sort of content you'd like to see next, that'd be great. I'll try and get it made as quick as possible for you. Also, I've left some links to my brokers in the description just in case anyone's looking for a good one or in need of one. So I think that's it, yeah. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.